Welcome to the magical realm of world-renowned King of Cards, Jim Carroll. Jim has been amazing in entertaining audiences of all ages and walks of life with his unique blend of mental trickery and zany magic. Jim picked up his nickname, the Card Man, during a recent appearance on the Rosie O'Donnell Show, where he amazingly transferred the thought of a playing card over the phone line. He also holds 2 Guinness World Records for tossing a regular bicycle playing card a whopping 201 feet, and for identifying playing cards faster than anyone in the world. Now, thanks to the United States Playing Card Company, Jim Carroll will show you, step by step, the same secrets he uses to leave audiences spellbound. And now, here's Jim Carroll.
Hi everybody, I'm Jim Carroll. I'd like to start this off with a little sleight of mind. What we're going to do is take 5 cards from a deck of bicycle playing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you these 5 cards, and I'd like you to mentally think of one of the 5 cards. You got it? Now watch. What I'm going to do is mix them up a little bit like this, remove one of the cards, and place it into my pocket like this. I'm going to predict right now that that was your card, the one I placed into my pocket. Do you see your card?
The Sleight of Mind Solution.
Now I'm going to show you how it's done. Remember before I told you we were using a regular deck of bicycle cards? Well, we were, except for 5 cards that I placed into the deck. These 5 cards actually come in the kit that you have. It contains a regular card, which is a King of Hearts. Now if you notice, the Jack of Spades is a Jack of Spades in one corner and a Jack of Clubs in the other. Likewise with the Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts, Queen of Clubs. You get the idea? 2 different pips. Now here's what we're going to do. When I show you the 5 cards initially, the King covers the club up like this. Now if you think of one of those 5 cards, all I do is turn them over in my hand, mix them up like this, and the card that I place into my pocket is the King, the only card that's normal. And when I show you like this, you'll see 4 totally different cards, so obviously your card will be gone. The only thing left to do is cover this last little pip here with your thumb and say, do you see your card?
The Whiteout.
For this next trick, I think you guys are going to really like this one. This one involves, once again, these cards come with your kit. These aren't regular playing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and 6 more, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and a prediction card, which we'll place right here. Now, sir, I'm going to need your help with this. Can you point to one of the rows? Any row you want.
Right here.
You sure that's the row you want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just going to put these cards aside here for now, just like this. And if I ask you to name a number, there's 6 cards. Name a number between 1 and 6.
3.
1, 2, 3. Think about this. You could have said any row. You could have said any number. I had a prediction here. Matches perfect. Now that's pretty neat in itself, but the name of the trick is whiteout, and I'm going to show you why. If you would have selected any other number, it's completely white. If you would have selected this row, completely white.
The Whiteout Solution.
Now I'm going to show you how it's done. Actually, we have 2 Jack of Hearts, and the rest of the cards in the kit are blank. Just like so. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a row of 6 blank right here, and a row of 5 blank up here, and place, you got to make sure you place this Jack of Hearts right here, 3rd from the end. Now you turn these cards over, but we'll leave them face up just to show you how it's done. Say for example, they pick this row. Then you use that row, remove these cards and place them aside. Now you're probably wondering, well, what if they would pick this row? Then you say, all right, we're going to discard the row you picked. It's called the magician's choice. They don't have a choice in the matter. But now they take the top row. How do you get to the Jack of Hearts? Well, if they say a number between 1 and 6, 3, 1, 2, 3. If they say 1, you would spell it O-N-E. Same with 2, T-W-O. If they say 4, you'll start from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise with 5, F-I-V-E, and 6 back over here, S-I-X. It's a real simple trick, I recommend doing it one time and then go on to another person.
The poker hand bet.
You guys are really going to love this one. If you play poker in your life or any card games, tell somebody to shuffle up 10 of the cards. You take 10 cards from a deck of cards, shuffle them up. This is a regular deck of bicycle playing cards, no trick cards needed for this. What we're going to do is place out the cards in 2 rows of 5 like this. Now I'm going to play you a hand of poker right now. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pick a card, you're going to pick a card, I'm going to pick a card. Just like that, take a card. Whoever gets the best poker hand wins. Now, lay your hand down, let's see what you have. Ace, Jack, 10. Ooh, a pair of aces. 3 aces, oh my gosh. That's going to be tough to beat, unless you know how to do the secret. A full house always beats 3 of a kind.
The poker hand bet solution.
Now I'm going to show you how that was done. This is probably the most incredible thing you can learn how to do. We use a jack of hearts, 3 tens, 3 queens, and 3 aces. This is how you want to set up your 10-card pack. Notice the jack of hearts is the only indifferent card. This is very extremely important to remember this card. The law of poker, the law of math state that if you have 3 sets of trips and an indifferent card, whoever gets the indifferent card will automatically lose. Let me show you what I mean. Say we have 3 tens up here and an indifferent card. Think about it. Whatever card you push up there, you're going to be left with a full house. And you're going to beat the 3 of a kind. Or say they would take 2 aces and 2 tens and that indifferent card, the jack. You're left with the 3 queens. So therefore, all you have to do is avoid taking the indifferent card. In this case, it's the jack of hearts. Now, how do you do that with the cards all face down? It's simple. If you look on the back of the jack of hearts, it has a little red dot right in the middle. All you have to do is get a little red ink pen, a little red magic marker, stick a little dot on there. Look how that stands out from the other card. So have fun and enjoy this one.
The card in shoe.
Now this one here is actually one of my favorite ones. In fact, I do this almost every show. What we use is a regular deck of bicycle playing cards for this, no trick cards whatsoever. Now what I'd like somebody to do here is just select one of the cards out of the deck, any one you want, and just place it right down here on top of the table. Now better still, we'll keep the cards in clear view here so there's no hokey pokey. Now what I'm going to do is take the card and rip it up in pieces like this. Alright, now we'll keep the one corner of the card out so we don't forget it. I'm going to show you right now a real miracle. If you take your hands like this and just pass it over like that 3 times. Go ahead, sir. Pass it over 3 times. Watch this. You're not going to believe this. This box has been sitting in front of you all the while. We're going to open it up. Inside there was a card with a piece missing. Now if you'll notice, it's a perfect match. Card in shoe, card in box, card in banana. I don't care what you call it. It works every time, and you're going to have a lot of fun with this one.
The card in shoe solution.
Now I'm going to show you the secret of card in shoe, or in this case, card in box. What you're about to see is an incredible secret. You're going to have a lot of fun with this. First of all, you take a card ahead of time, in this case, the 10 of hearts. What you do is you rip a corner off and put it inside your pocket. Place the card in the box like this, or in your shoe, or in a spectator's shoe if they're willing to participate with you. Now, to get them to take this 10 of hearts, that's the important part, it's called a force. Now you use a regular deck of playing cards like I said, but what we're going to do is force the 10 of hearts on them by sticking it on the bottom of the deck about a ½ inch from the bottom. Like for example, sir, take a card. As they reach for the card, boom, you just slide it right in their hand. It works every time, folks. Now, all that's left to do is to get that piece, that corner piece, out of your pocket and take the card back from the spectator. Now, you don't hold the piece like this. You want to kind of like casually hide it. And when you take the card and rip it up like this, all right, as you rip it up the 3rd time, and you give the piece back to the person or place it on a table, the piece you're placing on the table is the one that was in your hand, which also matches the card that was in the shoe or the box perfectly. All that's left to do is get rid of these pieces. What I usually do is keep them in my left hand and nonchalantly drop them in my pocket and probably forget about it till I get home. And that's how easy the trick is done. You're going to have a blast with this one, folks.
The 10-card force.
All right, I figured I'd throw this one in just in case you don't like shuffling from the bottom trying to force cards like that. I have a very simple mathematical force. First of all, you remove your prediction. Sir, could you name a number between 10 and 20?
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now what we're going to do is take the 13 cards. Now, if you notice, 13 has a 1 and a 3 in it. What do you get if you add them together?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is your card come about mathematically from this deck of cards. Now if you notice, it happens to match my prediction perfect. This is a very cool trick. I think you're going to like it.
The 10-card force solution.
Now, the solution for this is extremely simple. All you have to do is have a duplicate card of the one you want to force. Or, if, say you don't have an additional card, you could write it down on a piece of paper, have it folded up, and then for the finale say, hey, look, I had it predicted ahead of time. Now, to get to the force itself, all you do is place the forced card, in this case the Queen of Spades, 10th from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this would be 10th from the top of the deck. That's your setup. Now you go to an unwilling subject and say, name a number between 10 and 20. Now, say for example they name something different than 13. Say they say 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now count the cards out slowly and loudly like I did so they don't think any sleight of hand is involved. Now you take the packet of 12 cards. Now 12 has 2 digits, a 1 and a 2. If you add them together, 1, 2, 3. It always works, no matter if it's 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way up to 19. I have no idea how it works. I'm not a math professor. Trust me, it'll work every time. Cool trick.
And finally, the world's greatest card trick.
This is it. The world's greatest card trick. The moment we've been waiting for. I'm going to show you something right now. You can walk up to anyone, I mean anyone, and simply say, think of a card.
Queen of clubs.
Look. One card and only one card was placed upside down ahead of time. The Queen of Clubs. You will never miss, ever. Watch. I'm going to place the cards behind my back, flip one upside down. Someone else out here, name a card.
10 of spades.
10 of spades? Look. Slow motion. One card and only one card upside down. 10 of spades. This is the world's greatest card trick, in my opinion. I've been doing this for 15 years at college campuses all across the country, and this is a stunner. And we're going to teach you how to do this.
The world's greatest card trick solution.
The moment we've been waiting for. How is the world's greatest card trick performed? I know a lot of people are waiting for this, and I'm going to show you right now. If you'll notice, when we fan the cards out, we have odd numbers on this side. 3, 5, 9, Jack would be equivalent to 11, Ace 1. And on the other side, even numbers. 6, 8, 10, 2, Queen. Now, they're not two-sided cards. They are specially treated cards that hold them together. Like the Ace, for example, is behind the Queen. Ace of Spades, Queen of Hearts, because spades and hearts go together. Let's get to a diamond. Behind a diamond is a club. Clubs and diamonds go together. That's one part you have to remember. Clubs and diamonds go together, hearts and spades go together. Now, the magic number is 13. Here's how it's performed. Say, for example, somebody wants the 3 of diamonds. What you would do is bring the deck out like this. Look for the 10 of clubs, push it lightly, and that treatment kind of separates the card and enables you to show the 3 of diamonds. Look, let me show you again. Say they say 3 of spades. 3 from 13 is 10, so you would look for the 10, and hearts and spades go together, you would look for the heart. So behind the 10 of hearts is the 3 of spades. See, each card has a card behind it as you push lightly. If you push normally, it looks like a normal deck. When you spread it lightly, a card will appear. Like 2 of diamonds. 2 from 13 is how much? 11. 11 is equivalent to a jack. See, the whole deck works like this. Now, if you'll notice, you have an even side and an odd side. All right? What I like to do is take a joker and put it on the even side. When I bring the deck out of my pocket, it looks like a normal deck. Now, if somebody would name an even number, I simply turn the deck over, fan out the cards, and look for that number. Say a 6 of hearts. 6 minus from 13 would be 7. Hearts and spades go together, so bing, there it is, a 6 of hearts. Simple as that. What if they would name an odd number? When you bring your deck out, just simply remove the joker. Say the odd number would be the 5 of spades. 5 from 13 is 8. Spades and hearts go together. Right behind the 8 of hearts would be the 5 of spades, and just push the deck normally. Now I'm going to tell you ahead of time, folks, this isn't easy to do. It requires a little bit of practice, and you might want to go back and forth to the instruction booklet that came along with the kit in order to do this successfully. And one more thing, let me add to this. You're probably wondering, well, how about the kings? If you look close again, the kings are behind the kings. And once again, hearts and spades go together, so the king of spades would be behind the king of hearts. And diamonds and clubs go together, so the king of clubs would be behind the king of diamonds. So have fun and enjoy the world's greatest card trick. I've had a lot of fun bringing this to you. Enjoy the whole kit and practice, and you too will go out and amaze all your friends.